What's up YouTube? We're back in the studio. Today we're going to talk about how to launch a brand on Amazon. I want to cover two things: inside Amazon marketing and outside Amazon marketing. Let's get to it. So at this point, we're assuming that you have everything else in line. You've got your products loaded, you've got your stock, you've got replenishment for stock when we start selling the crap out of it, and you're ready to launch your brand. You've put your products up, nothing's really happening as far as sales, and you're ready to launch it. You know you need to put some firepower behind it. What are you gonna do? So we have a couple of strategies I'm gonna let you know about inside Amazon first, and we're gonna get into the details of what exactly that looks like. So probably the most obvious is PPC or pay-per-click advertising that you're allowed to do within Amazon. And what this is it's similar to Google PPC if you know what that is, but you're bidding based on a keyword that you think is relevant to the product that you're selling. So if you've ever typed in anything on Amazon, the search bar, maybe you're typing in camera accessories, you're gonna see different things show up. You're gonna see some of them that say sponsored. The sponsored ones are ads that a company has paid for. They're paying for your click to show their products. In pay-per-click, you can do a lot of things. So we talked about the keyword bidding. There's different strategies: broad, exact, automatic. We're not gonna get into all of that. But what we should focus on is the same keywords that you think were relevant in your copy that you put there so that people could find you are the keywords you want to bid on the advertising side. And you can get more adventurous with this by trying competitor key terms. Make sure you've covered your branded key terms. You can do automatic bidding. You can make your product show up on other competitors' product pages under the "you may also like" products, but we're going to lump that under PPC. Make sure you have a good budget to use for launching a product, somewhere between $1,000 to $1,500 probably in that first month when you're getting started, to really put a lot of firepower behind that launch. Remember, you're starting with a product that's ranked, like 5 million on Amazon, and you're wanting to get it seen. So throw that firepower. That pay-per-click will make you jump to page one and get you seen by people when you first launch your product. Another way is if an Amazon rep has reached out to you, or if you're part of any of these exclusive programs on Amazon, pretty easily you can get a rep to reach out to you when you start a new store, and be sure to push them for something called best deals. This is something that they can help you enroll in. You'll get on the best deals page on Amazon. If you're first launching a product, it can get you a lot more visibility early on and get you more clicks, more buys, more momentum on the platform. The whole thing about launching a product on Amazon is momentum. You're trying to get sales velocity. You're trying to get consistent sales day after day so that Amazon's algorithm thinks that this is a product that people want to buy. And so, you're focusing on the images, you're focusing on all the things that make them convert, but we're talking about launches. So when you're sending the traffic to this page that we've already optimized, the more people you send, the more people that buy, the higher and higher your product is going to rank. It's called BSR, or best sellers rank, on Amazon, and you're trying to improve your product's BSR week after week to get it to climb higher and higher in the organic search results. There's early reviewer programs and some promotions that you can do, but these aren't really launch techniques. These are within Amazon, and these are things that you do kind of after you have your brand going, but I really want to talk about things that give you firepower and not just added value. So we've talked about best deals, we've got PPC. Unless you have some kind of contact outside of what a normal brand could do, these are the two things within Amazon you can really do to launch your brand. So then it really comes outside Amazon. What are the things you can do outside Amazon to launch a new product? And there's a lot of possibilities. I want to talk about a couple of them. Number one being email lists. Okay, so if you are a new brand that's never existed, you're not going to have an email list, and it's something you should think about building. But if you're a brand that's already been, in brick and mortar, and maybe you have people sign up to your customer appreciation list, or you've had an e-commerce site for a long time, you can leverage your email list to offer an incentive to people that you've already been reaching out to as a brand that, hey, we're new to Amazon. Hey, we've got this product on Amazon. It's today. For being a valued customer, we'd like to give you exclusive access to get these products, maybe at a discount. And you can kind of create a lot of momentum with people that already like your products by using an email list effectively. We talked about PPC inside Amazon. Let's talk about PPC outside of Amazon. And like I said, PPC is just an abbreviation for pay per click. You're paying per click that the customer clicks on your ad. It's live bidding, so I can't talk about in this video what every brand or product would look like. But from an overall strategy, there's a lot of things you can do off Amazon. We're talking about PPC. You can use Google PPC, Bing PPC, Yahoo PPC. It's kind of endless really when you talk about advertising outside of Amazon. But drive traffic to a landing page. The reason why I say a landing page is because if you're driving traffic straight to your Amazon page that you're trying to launch this product, and the traffic you're sending is not converting, it's ultimately gonna hurt you. So send that traffic off of Amazon first to a landing page, help you kind of qualify some of the traffic you're sending, and if they're interested, they'll click that buy button, and that buy button will take them to Amazon and they'll convert. That's a great thing. Amazon rewards that. All those additional sales that come off of Amazon are also gonna add to that momentum that we're trying to create with the launch. We've talked about email lists, we've talked about PPC. Another great one is social media. I know everybody knows about social media. There's a whole lot of ways that you can use it. You can do storytelling, and you can do overall branding if someone's looking you up. You can do ads. The list goes on and on. I think one of the most beneficial is using influencers. There's a time I worked with a brand, and this was early on in my stage of working with brands, and this brand had a big budget. They told me that they were paying a YouTuber $10,000 just to open up our product on his YouTube and ultimately link to our listing on Amazon. I thought they were crazy. A lot of brands give me a $10,000 budget for the whole year. So it was these really cool lighters that work with plasma. So he was opening this product. I was like, okay, let's do it. We created an affiliate link. There's a code that people could use once they did the video to kind of get a little bit of a discount. He unboxed the product. What we saw for that $10,000 was $80,000 in sales. My mind was blown, honestly, in those early years, and I stepped back and I was like, okay, maybe this social media thing really is a big thing that I need to learn. And so I started focusing on social media. But besides the $80,000 that happened in sales, the momentum that it created from that many sales at one time really set us on a pace to become a top seller on Amazon with that product. So there's YouTube, there's Instagram. Another story is I worked with a brand that had a great e-commerce site. He was doing honestly several $100,000 before we even decided to go to Amazon. And when we went to Amazon, he already had a very strong Instagram. And we would use his Instagram each time we released a new style of his product, a new style or color, say that, hey, this is exclusive to our Instagram audience, our Instagram fans. If you use this code, you get 25% off this new product. And it would help us successfully launch a product. It would help us successfully get past that zero sales to getting those incremental sales on a product that help it start ranking. So think about your social media, think about your email list, think about your PPC. What do you already have to leverage as a brand? Maybe that you've been building in a different way, but you can leverage it again for Amazon. These off Amazon tactics are huge when it comes to getting a product successful, especially if there's a lot of competition within Amazon. What can you do off Amazon, potentially like in Facebook ads, where you can get very targeted to kind of give yourself that next level up. The last one I want to talk about is controversial across some brands, and as someone that's a branding expert and really try to help brands navigate staying out of trouble, this is one that I've kept a close eye on. We're going to call it launching services. A lot of popular ones out there like Viral Launch. There's free ones like Vipon.com. What you're doing is you're taking your product, you're putting it on a site or paying a site that has a lot of buyers already as part of their database. And what they're going to do is they're going to say, hey, we have this product available for you at a very steep discount. Claim this code and go buy it. It's a loss to the brand in the sense that they're giving away product for free or really cheap. But it's an advantage to the brand because that product is getting a lot of conversions really fast or even spread out over time and resulting in a product climbing in that rank. Everything I'm talking about is about getting momentum on your product, getting consistent sales. If you're getting one sale from everything that I mentioned to you over a week, you've created consistent sales. So ultimately launching a product is just thinking about all of the ways that you can get buyers to start buying that product early on, even if it comes at a cost, to create that momentum. If you're using tools like AMZ Tracker, for example, that's tracking your keywords in the listing, you're also going to see that those keywords start climbing in rank. And as you get more sales and the keywords start climbing, ultimately you're creating an environment for a product to really rise on Amazon in the algorithm. So I threw a lot at you, but these are things I want you to think about if you're launching your product and you haven't tried them. Perhaps these are tools that you can try or put in your arsenal, or start thinking about building that email list, or reach out to that launching service and kind of see what they're all about. These are the tools that I meet with a brand and see what they have at their disposal that we can use to kind of make their next product a successful launch. Hope you all liked this video. Just wanted to hit you with a few techniques that we use when we're launching a brand. Think inside Amazon, but think outside Amazon. Don't be scared to go off Amazon to launch a product on Amazon. I hope this was helpful. Leave your comments, suggestions for new videos, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.